Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Hey, this is Wesley Billion-Dollar Virgin here. And yeah, I made it to my room. I'm in Canada right now. If you're on YouTube, hello YouTubers, Facebookers. If you don't know who I am Wesley Billion-Dollar Virgin. Wealthy, happy, and blessed. And my intention while you listen to this video here is to help you be a more wealthier you. Okay. So I had to do that, guys, just for all because these videos actually go up on YouTube, they're on Facebook. So if you ever want to watch these videos again, you right now, as just go to YouTube, type in Wesley Virgin, go to my Facebook, just type in Wesley Virgin, and you'll see these videos for free. I'm not asking you to spend any money here, but I just want to give you value. I don't sleep. I want to talk about work ethic, but what I want to do is I want to talk to you and I want to ask you a question. I want to answer your questions tonight, okay? Instead of me just talking about what I think you want to hear, how about you ask me a question? How many of you want to be successful? Everybody, right? How many of you are having issues with your business, with your life? Well, how about this? Put the question below, okay? I don't sleep because I work. As a matter of fact, I'm working right now. See what I'm doing here? This is work ethic. You see this? I'm uploading videos to YouTube. Understand something about me. But you don't know that majority of a lot of my sales right now on different programs on the internet comes organically, which means is I don't have to spend a lot of money, even though we spend about, I don't know, $200,000 to $400,000 per month on advertisement, but I probably make $50,000 to $75,000 per month from organic videos like this, just giving you value, taking this video.
Hey guys, hey, what's going on? Hey, this is Wesley Billion-Dollar Virgin here.
Putting these videos on YouTube and on Facebook, and people find these videos, they get value like you're getting value right now, and they just buy from me, okay? So for everybody that doesn't have money, you can do that. But I want to answer questions. Is everybody okay here tonight? Put your names below. I love to give you a shout out. I just landed. And guys, I'm vegan right now, and I feel so good. I'm so serious. I will feel even better if I had the woman of my dreams right here. I'm just kidding. But, this celibacy is killing me right now. Jesus Christ. It's not killing me. It's making me better. I keep telling myself that. But what's your questions, guys? Talk to me. Talk to me here. Lee, how are you? Salim, Ellie. If you have any questions, I want you to ask me anything about my life. And I do this because I didn't have anybody to talk to when I was trying to learn how to be wealthy, okay? So I said once I figure it out, I will help other people. So this is an impromptu video here. If you don't like colorful language, you may want to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be myself, okay? I'm in bed right now. I'm not naked almost, but but I just want to be real, right? I want to be real. And I think people like you, boys and girls, teenagers, moms, dads, that watch videos like this, it'll make you more comfortable to understand that you can be a rich person too and just be normal, right? It's just, I hate when people put me on a pedestal, even though I understand a lot of people admire me. Like I landed, I had a VIP service pick me up from the airport, and this young lady, she said, "Oh my God, I saw you online. Can you help me with my life right now?" And she was nervous, and I'm thinking to myself, you don't need to be nervous. I'm just a regular person, okay? And I'm willing to help, okay? I'm always willing to help. I'm not saying I can have a 2-hour conversation with you and tell you what I do, but I'm always willing to help. And I want a lot of you to have a different perception of rich people. I mean, a lot of rich people, they do want to help. But you have to understand another thing, that a lot of wealthy people, a lot of people want our time, okay? But don't put me on the pedestal. I'm your friend, right? I'm your boy from Houston, Texas. H-Town, like that. All right, question for me. Any questions? Let me scroll down here. question for me. Any questions? What is the input about CDL truck driver? I don't know. What do you mean? I want to be like you, so I'm trying. I'm a teenager. My question is, as a teenager, can I be a millionaire? Yes, actually, I know a few teenagers who are millionaires right now. They're just YouTubers. They just create videos on YouTube and they're making millions of dollars. Okay? It's quite easy here. Question for me. Oh my God, same here. I'm like, who do I talk to? What's up, Glamby? Yeah, talk to me. I mean, I'm rich. You can ask me whatever question. You know, it's so funny. So many people say, well, if I just had a mentor, if I just can talk to somebody that was already winning. Well, I'm here. Look, hey, look at me. I'm here. Talk to me. Put your questions below. Because I want to diminish your excuses about why you can't take action. I'm here. It's 9:30 here in Canada. I'm up. I have nothing to do. I could be, well, I'm working. I'm uploading videos while I'm serving you. So that means that there's no reason that, or there's no excuse you can give yourself of why you can't succeed. Okay, I'm going to take all your excuses from you because I'm here and I'm looking at your questions below. Okay, here we go. How can I win today? By choosing to win. That was a question. Someone said, how can I win today? By choosing. Like I'm in the Four Seasons Hotel right now. How did the person build this hotel? By choosing and believing that a hotel could exist. Okay? That's it. Okay? Winning is a choice. That's all what it is. All right? See, I think a lot of you guys, you just keep forgetting that anybody that's winning on a very high level, they were losing before. I mean, my God, come on. I've lost and failed so many times in life. Who cares? But the thing is, what successful people do, we're not married to the failure. Like, I don't think about failure and bad times that long. I just let it go and I just move forward, okay? But if you want to win, choose to win today. Just say, you know what? Today, I choose to win. And just by thinking that way, listen. So I talk about this in the Overnight Millionaire program, which you can get from my website at wesleyvirgin.com. I talk about winning starts with thinking that you can win. Okay? Hit the like button if that made sense. You have to first make a decision that you indeed can win. You can't work your ass off thinking that you never will win. Does that make sense? Like a person that's playing basketball, like my daughter, she plays basketball, and I tell those girls of her girl basketball team last year, I said, ladies, you can't win with a losing mentality because some of the girls that come in, well, we're going to lose anyway, so who cares? And they haven't even played the game yet. I said, ladies, you can't win with a mentality that you've already lost. Okay? So all that means is if you want to win, wherever you are right now, you could be in bed, in the car, you could be on the street, you could be at your mama's house, right? Your daddy's house. But just choose to win. Just say, you know what? Today I choose to win every day. I choose to win. And just by thinking that way, your brain will start to process winning type of experiences, okay? You'll start to attract different type of opportunities. When would you come to China? I've been to China many times. Well, one time. China is cool. How long did it take you to get where you are today? I guess 5 to 10 years. You know, not too long. But in actuality, it can happen quickly now. You know, it's so much technology, it's so much information out there. I mean, I have helped at least 5 people I know personally make $1 million. I know at least 100 people that I've helped to make $5,000 to $10,000 per month. And now all these people don't have jobs anymore. And I'm saying that because wherever you are, I've helped a guy that worked in a restaurant, waiters, people that worked at a car wash, at Walmart. I've helped people that have worked a job for 5 to 10 years, didn't know how they would leave. They had families and kids. Hell, I even made well, I'm not going to say made, I even helped or assisted my brother to become a millionaire. So I've helped people in all walks of life at least hit the $100,000 per year mark. Okay. What business should I clone to make a million? The internet business. Clone my business. If you're smart, you'll research Wesley Virgin. You'll look at all my programs and you just duplicate it here. I'm not saying copy. I'm saying model, okay? Burger King, McDonald's, they model each other. Bank of America, Chase, they model each other. Tire companies. How many tire companies do you know about? Many. How many pens? Right, pens and pencils, different makers, right? But everybody's making millions of dollars. How many chairs? You have a chair that rocks. You have a chair that rolls. You have a chair that that doesn't rock or roll, right? But each chair maker are making millions of dollars, right? How many types of glue is there? Buttons, shirts. I mean, it's too many ways to make money. Just model other people that are already making money in the industry that you want to go in. It's how easy it is, actually. Okay? Questions for me. Put your questions below. Great questions, by the way. Hit the like button if you agree with me about the very great questions here tonight here. Okay, hold up. You guys, you like my beard? I know it's premature, but it's growing, though. I'm patient. I'm so relaxed right now. Should I clone your end result product ad? Well, yes, you should. Absolutely. If you're not modeling, exactly. All right, Doris, what is the most profound thing you've learned that have stuck with you that you can share with us that you think will be valuable for our success? I like that question, Doris. So Doris, she's asking me, what is the most profound thing that I've learned that stuck with me that I can give to you, all of you, even you with that big head, the big forehead, I see it. I swear to God, Jesus, that forehead is killing me right now. I can't even see. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I'll give you one thing. I want everybody to listen close, okay? One thing that has stuck with me, even when I was struggling, even though when I was financially bankrupt, I filed bankruptcy before. You know what? I got this from my dad. And my dad is not a rich man. He's rich now because I'm rich. So since I'm rich, he is as well. But I got this from my dad. Like, my dad is a pastor. I don't talk too much. I guess I don't talk too much about my father or my parents too much. Well, I do a little bit. But, you know, my parents are pastors. My dad is a pastor of a church. He's been a pastor for about 30 years. But he gave me something. And I don't think he realized what he did when he gave it to me. And I'm going to give it to you. Okay? Because I think this advice is probably worth millions of dollars, and I'm going to give it to you for free. My dad said this because I was having a hard time in a relationship at one time in my life, you know, because I'm not the person to ask for advice. I just don't. But at that period, you know, it was a girl that I loved, a girl that I cared deeply about. And, you know, I remember I was in tears. It was crazy, right? I was crying. Can you picture Wesley Virgin crying, right? In tears. The girl, she's crying because we're trying to make it work because we love each other, but we couldn't get along, right? And I asked my dad, and he said this. He said, Wesley, don't ever beat yourself up. Now, that may sound very simplistic, right? But it's powerful. He said, don't ever beat yourself up because, you know, what I was doing, I was just beating myself up because I couldn't make it work. You know, I'm a very ambitious male. I'm an alpha male, and everything that I do must work, period. And I must figure it out because that's how I've really navigated through life, any challenge, I just conquer it. But I couldn't fix that relationship. And I was really beating myself up. I was self-deprecating. I was just like, I was like, Wesley, why can't you figure this out? What's the problem? I don't understand. Why can't I make this work? And my dad said, don't ever beat yourself up, ever. And that's what I would give to you. That have served me, actually. I mean, it really has in business. Like when something goes wrong, even if I make a mistake, I don't beat myself up. I don't say, oh my God, Wesley, you're a loser. You can't figure it out. You always messing up. You always this. It never works. I don't do that. Never. And I noticed that my dad never did that. He never, even when my dad was wrong, like my dad was wrong a lot. I mean, I'm not saying he was wrong a lot, but he would be talking about things and it just didn't make sense, right? Anybody got parents, they talk, it's not making any sense, right? But they just swear that they're right, even though they know they're wrong. But my dad never beat himself up. He never got down on himself. He never demeaned himself and say, oh man, you know what, I'm a bad dad, I'm a bad person. He never did that, never. And I admired that. And I took that trait from him. So that's what I would give to you. Don't ever beat yourself up. I don't care if you've been to jail, been to prison. I don't care what you have stole. I don't care how many jobs you've got fired. I don't care how many tests you failed. How many, say if you haven't been to college, you dropped out. I don't care if your mom, your dad, everybody around you say that you're a loser. Don't you ever beat yourself up, okay? People can talk about you and say, oh, you'll never amount to anything. You keep making all these mistakes, but don't you confirm what they're saying, ever. And I believe he said that because, at the end of the day, you are all you got. You. I mean, in actuality, you are the only person that you really have full control of, if you think about it. You can't control your mom, your dad, your children, your spouse, your brother. You really can't control your best friend, right? Of course, you want them to always support you. You want them always to be happy for you. But people are dynamic. But the only person that you have full control of is yourself. So if you have control of yourself and what you say about yourself and the thoughts about you, never beat yourself up, because other people are going to do it for you. Like if someone said that, I remember when I went to jail, and I remember, in the car with my dad and mom, and my dad just talking. Oh my God, just like, when you going to start going to jail? You're making your mama stressed out. Blah, 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 blah. And I got to listen to this BS, right? I can say that now because I'm a little bit older now. But I love my parents. But, it's just like I didn't want to hear it, right? But I didn't beat myself up. I listened to it. I heard it. And, my dad, he kind of tore into me a bit with his words about what I was doing. But I didn't beat myself up. I said, I'm going to get better. That's it. Because remember this, okay? Please, look at me. Everything that have taken place in your life is in the past. Think about it. Like everything that you're worried about, everything that you still pissed off about, angry about, depressed about, disappointed about, is over. It's like, it's over. But we have the proclivity to keep reliving these things and just thinking about them like, oh, well, maybe I'm not succeeding because I didn't go to school. Or maybe I'm not succeeding because I don't have the right mentor. I don't have this. We tend as human beings to live in the past. And living in the past, you'll never be able to see the future nor the present. So don't beat yourself up, Doris, or anybody else that needed that. Don't beat yourself up, okay? Just tell yourself you're going to get better, all right? Whatever took place, whatever you have done that is so bad, the world is like, oh, it's so bad. Oh, my God. You know how the world is. That's so bad. I can't believe you did that. You cheated. You lied. You screwed people. You did this. Oh my God. Okay. But don't you beat yourself up. Just say, you know what? I accept responsibility. Now I'm going to get better. Period. That's it. All right. What is something a stay-at-home mom can do? If that makes sense, guys, hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. So Danny started an internet business. Okay. You know, being a mom or being a single mom is, or even a married mom is one of the greatest things ever on the planet. You know, we appreciate great moms. If any great moms out there, please hit the like button right now. If you're a great, nurturing, caring, protective mom, I want you to hit the like button. I'm talking to you. Moms are powerful. Let me tell you why moms are so powerful, because mom has to take care of what daddy can't. Mom think about things that daddy would never think about, right? She just knows things about the family. She keeps the household together. She keeps it clean. She keeps the food cooked. She keeps the diaper changed. She makes sure that Bobby and Billy did his homework. So remember this, moms. You're incredible people. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm a single father. I remember when my children were like young. Oh God, it's tough. I needed a nanny. But the mother of my children, she does it all by herself. And she has more than 2 kids. Right? But she does it all by herself. What I'm saying is, you're a very powerful person. You're a very powerful woman. Single mom. There's many things that you can do. Okay? Because, see, you have the attribute of perseverance. You have the trait of that whatever it takes, you're going to do it. I know I'm talking to some mom out there right now, because, see, even if you're a single mom and you have to make things happen, even though it's no way, but you make a way for your baby, well, it's the same thing you do with a business. It's not nothing different, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure if you need to feed your baby, you're going to find food. If you need to clothe your baby, you're going to find clothes. If you need to take them to the doctor, you will get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and take them to the ER. Can I get an amen? All right? Guess what? Those are characteristics of a business, a very successful one. Because that's how I think about my business. That's my baby. I'm going to do anything for my business. Anything. I won't sleep. I will sacrifice for it because it's mine. So the thing is, Danny, you need to ask yourself this question. What do you want to do? More specifically, who can you service? Who can you help on the planet and give them value that they would give you money for? Think. Before you say, I don't know. I know you don't know. But if you did know, what would it be? Because a lot of you right now say, well, I don't know. Well, I know you don't know. A lot of you moms right now say, well, I don't know. I know you don't know. But if you did know, what would it be? I want you to think. Like, you wouldn't say, well, if little Billy needed to eat and he crying, mommy, I need food. Mommy, I need food. I'm so hungry. You're not going to say, well, I don't know what I'm going to feed you. You're going to die today. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to find a way. Make sense? If that makes sense, hit the like button. Okay? You're going to find a way. Same thing with business. Same thing with you trying to figure out what to do as a single mom, or even a mom that's married, a stay-at-home mom. Well, find a way. I recommend the internet business. It's the best. Question. If that makes sense, hit the like and share button, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey, Wesley. I am Mamba. You guys' Instagram names, just keep it simple, man. All right. Hey, Wesley. When I'm out of my home, I'm always positive. When I'm home, my energy changes because I'm surrounded by people who don't have the same mindset. What can I do to avoid it? So the first question is, are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you stay with your parents? Where do you live? Next question, can you get out of that environment? Can you get your own place? Do you have to be around these negative people? How old are you? Are you a teenager? Are you older? Are you an adult? Okay? That's the question I ask you, because I understand that certain people are in situations in life where they can't leave the household, right? And you're trying to be positive and other people are being negative. You may say, well, Wesley, I'm listening to Wesley Virgin and I'm working to be positive, and I have this crazy person here that's negative, that's talking negative about Wesley. Stop listening to that black mother. Stop listening to that big head boy on the internet. Okay, stop. He full of your head full of bullshit. All right? Well, I know how people talk. It's all good. And, I know it's tough to, when you're around that type of cynicism, it's like, what do I do? But it depends on what type of situation you're in. You know what I mean? So tell me more about your situation, Mamba. Next question for me. How can I get in on your path? You're watching this video, you're halfway there, Olaman. Like, he asked me the question, how can I get in on your path? Well, you're on my path because just what you're doing right now, I was watching videos like this when I was broke. You understand? A lot of people, maybe 50% of people, if not more, have already left this video for whatever reason. It's too late. I go to sleep. I got to take a bath. I got to go do this. I got to do that. I got to watch TV. I got to whatever. Right? But you chose to not to make an excuse. You're still watching this. Even the replay. Like, you guys are watching a replay right now, like on YouTube and Facebook. Like, you're still watching the video here, right? Because it's something that you're seeking, something that you're trying to understand. So you remain. So you're halfway there. You're on the path, all right? But my question to you is this. What do you want from the path that you're currently on? Because you're on the right path, okay? Maybe you're 20 miles behind me. Maybe 100 miles behind me. Maybe you're a couple of meters behind me. I don't know. But you're on the right path. You may be further down the road, but you're on the right path. But the question is, what do you want on the path that you're currently on? That's the question only you can answer for yourself here. What's the best business to start in 2020? The internet business, of course. I mean, I do recommend to get in on the internet business because in the next, and this is just my thoughts, in the next 5 to 10 years, I just believe so many people, they're doing it now. They don't understand how the internet works, but they're trying to teach other people like you. You're buying their programs, and they're trying to teach you about social media. They're trying to teach you about Instagram, about internet marketing, and they have not made any money, okay? So be careful. Get in now because it's going to be so saturated. Facebook advertising right now is getting more difficult because they're getting smarter. And now, like Facebook and Snapchat and YouTube, it's all about the customer experience. So now they're banning accounts. They're making it tougher to advertise. So get in now while the boom and while the pie is still sweet. Okay? Get in now. Don't wait. Do you ever burn out? Never. How do I find investors? Depends on what you're trying to find investors for. Understand something about investors. I want you guys to think about this. If you watch the show Shark Tank, I want you to comment the word "let's go." If you watch Shark Tank, so think about this: if you're a multimillionaire or a billionaire, and you're on the Shark Tank show as a shark, and somebody approaches you, okay, and they want you to invest in a company, what would you be looking for? Because a lot of you're not even ready for an investor, right? All you have is an idea, okay? If people will invest in people's ideals every day, then I think even investors, they'll be losing a bunch of money because ideas are free. It's free to have a thought about something that you want to do that you think is going to be incredible, okay? Typically, investors, They want to invest in something that is already working or that is proven that it will work, or it's a market out there for it to make money. I mean, that's just obvious in my opinion. Like, I never went to school. I don't need an MBA to know that, right? I mean, it's just common sense. Like, why would I give you $100,000 if you haven't made a dime? Why would I give you $100,000 if you have not done your due diligence? Why would I give you $100,000 if you lack R&D, which is research and development? Why would I give you $100,000 if you have not even done your homework about if the market wants what you're serving? Would you give me money? All right? Would you give me money if I came to you with an idea and say, oh, it's going to be the next $1 billion deal. I know it's a market out there. People need this. My brother need this. Pookie and Ray Ray need this. My mama said she liked it. She said she loved it. So come on, give me money. Come on, be smart. I love you too. I love all of you. Where do I sign up? Just contact Ariella or go to wesleyvirgin.com. Anyone that wants to be a part of my programs, I always leave links below in the YouTube description on the Facebook page. Just go to wesleyvirgin.net/overnight. It's depending on which program that you're trying to get involved with, okay? Whoa, let me scroll down here, guys. I'm sorry. If you're getting value, hit the like and share button for me, please. Even if you're watching a replay, yeah, I'm talking to you. Look at me. Share it, please. Please. I give you some pie. Pecan pie. I appreciate that. He won't answer any questions. I'm answering questions right now, Consort. What's your question here? I'm just reading. I have a lot of questions right here. So just give me a second, please. How many products do you sell on your website to become a millionaire with Fat Diminisher? One. I'm scrolling down, folks. Give me a second, please. I love all of you. What about creating an item that can help a surgeon in laparoscopic surgery? Well, I don't know what that is, so I can't speak about that. I'm sorry. Okay? But you have to talk to the surgeon, I guess, and find out if there's a market for that. I don't know what laparoscopic surgery is. Is anybody a PK kid? Anybody has a dad that's a pastor, mom is a missionary? We're bad kids, aren't we? I was pretty bad, but I still made a lot of money, so who cares? No matter what. Okay, question here. Are you not going out? Toronto, very beautiful city at night. Yeah, you going to buy me a drink, Zias? It's too cold out there, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and where it's hot. And I do like the cold weather, but not like that. Unless you buying drinks tonight, let me know. I'm in the Four Seasons. Wait, hold on. Give me a second here. Yeah, I'm answering the questions. Give me a second, Nana. I see you, Nana. I'm way bigger than what people... Okay. You're so real, Wes. Yeah, I mean, when people... on the internet, I think people like me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? Look at me. People say, Wesley, you're so real. And I'm thinking to myself, is it a bunch of fake people out there or something? Like, of course I'm real. Like, my arm, lips, my big lips, nose. I'm a real guy. Is anybody being fake out there? I mean, I just love being my true self. It's nothing sexy than being your true self. Oh, it feels so good. And I don't care about the judgment of people. Like I'm not wearing a shirt. So what? I think everybody that gets upset about me not wearing a shirt when I'm on video is because you don't have a chest. You don't work out. Okay? You got a bird chest. And if it's a young lady, like I had this one girl. Look at this. I'm not going to call her out, but she probably watching the video. But yeah, I'm talking about you. So I did a video, right? And just like this, right? I'm relaxed. And she sent me a text message that says, Wesley, good video, but your areola. I'm like, areola? What are you talking about, Oreos? What the hell? I said, just say nipple. I said area. So she's talking about my nipples, right? I guess my areolas. She says your areolas were showing. So? So what? I mean, God. I mean, what? Are you focused on the areolas on the information? It just cracks me up. And I'm like this, if my chest or my body distracts you, then okay, go to another video. I don't know what to tell you because I'm gonna be myself. Sometimes I'm gonna wear a shirt, sometimes I'm not. So I'm always gonna be my true self, period. Until I die. This is just how it is. And if you want to get mad or get upset at me because, I work out and I know I look pretty good. I work pretty hard for this body. So yeah, so it's all good. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm my true self because I don't know who else would I be. Okay? Except the man in the mirror, baby. All right, let me scroll down. But yeah, it was so funny. I'm like, first of all, you probably wrote me that text because you were looking at my areola, okay? Maybe you're imagining things. And that's not my fault. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, it's not my fault if you're looking at my body rather than getting the value, okay? I love you guys. I love you. I hope she don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, young lady, but I'm just telling the truth, okay? I'm just keeping it real. Oh my God, that was too funny. All right, if that was funny, hit the like and share button. That was hilarious, right? I mean, I'm not working out to put shirts on. That's why I wear tight shirts all the time. When people say, man, this shirt is small. So, I'm not working out to wear a big shirt. Duh. I want to look good. I want to look amazing. Okay? Pump those muscles, baby. Why not? All right, next. Have you ever suffered from depression, and how did you get over it? Good question here, Rachel. I'm going to be honest with you. When you use the word suffer, that's a very interesting word. No, I never suffered. Now, have I ever been down or sad? Briefly. It depends on how you define depressed. I'll talk about depressed in one of my videos on wesleyvirgin.com, which you can view right now. But basically, I believe... Now, listen to me here. Now, don't get pissed off, okay? Let me get up. Hold on. Listen. I believe no one on the planet in actuality can be depressed. Not even you. Yeah, not even you. I think depression is bullshit. No one's depressed. I think you've just bought somebody else's idea of what sadness or a failing moment is. And let me tell you why. Listen, because I've had somebody argue with me about being depressed. No, Wesley, I'm depressed. I said, well, maybe you're not depressed. Maybe you're just a little bit upset. No, I have PSTDSBBICBHAADD. And I'm like, what? This person was fighting with me about how depressed they were because they wanted to validate and confirm the label that somebody else put on them. Listen to me, okay? Please. The world, media, wants you to be depressed. Or they want you to make a decision that maybe you are depressed so you can take pills, so you can do, smoke weed or do other things that are debilitating so they can make money. Listen, okay? Depression is not a thing, okay? It doesn't even exist. I hate it. I hate whoever created this word called depression. Just because you're sad, listen, just because you're sad doesn't mean that you're depressed. Just because, God forbid, your mama, your daddy, your child died, doesn't mean you're depressed. Maybe you're a little bit sad, concerned, upset about it. Okay? Doesn't mean you're depressed. Depressed is such a strong word because we have created a meaning of what depression means to us. And when people think depression, they go into the state of just suffering, but they don't realize the suffering that you are doing is self-prophesied. Like you're creating that suffering. You're creating that moment of sadness and you're making it worse. You're doing that. Okay? Nobody on the planet is depressed, not even you. And if you want to fight with me right now and say, no, Wesley, I'm depressed. I've been depressed. Think for a second. Why would you fight with me when I'm saying that you're not depressed, that you're okay, that you're good, that you're incredible, that you're prosperous, that you're amazing, that you're a king and a queen, but yet you want to fight with me about something that you don't want to be? Think. Does that make sense? Hit the like button if that makes sense. See somebody right there. Depression is real. Mental health is. Stop. Stop. Landon? Why do you believe that? Because you read it somewhere? Listen to me here. Let me take this to another level. Let me see if you guys can go here. You have to understand something about words, okay? And words that were created and meanings that we put on words that we put out into the universe, okay? My first question to you is this. Who created the word depression? Do your research. Why was the word depression created? Do your research. And why do we believe that we're so depressed? Okay? Why did you believe that? That's the question I want to ask you. Like, I understand you're depressed. Okay, great. You've been depressed. Okay, great. Why did you believe that? What made you feel or think that you are indeed a depressed person? Did someone tell you? It's just how you felt? Or did you exacerbate the feeling? You got to think, folks. See, this is why this is so important when it comes to living a very successful, exceptional, optimal life. Because you have to learn to evaluate every belief that someone that you have bought into. Listen to me. If you don't want to believe me, okay. But listen to me. Question all beliefs. I tell my children, even what I say. Question what I say. Question what your pastor says. Question what your doctor says. Question what the priest say. Question what the mentors say. Question what the billionaires say. Question everybody. Learn to do that. Stop this. Let me tell you why we can control people so easily, or, very influential people can control the masses, because people believe anything. If an authority said, they believe it. If mama or daddy said, they believe it. If a doctor says it, they believe it. They don't even consider that maybe they're wrong. Just because they have a degree, they went to 10 years of school. Okay, yeah, you're depressed. You know what? Take this pill for the rest of your life to cure your depression. And you just believe that shit. And you go out there and take a pill that's doing more damage than you, or doing more damage to you than good. But you fail to do your own research because you're lazy. I hate to say this, but most people are robots. Don't be a robot. Don't be a person that just take what people say as factual information. It's dangerous. I know some of you guys are not going to believe me, because you know what? Your awareness and your belief that you so emotionally attached to, you can't let go. Like, you just can't think. It's like a person that's in a relationship, right? Everybody around them, let me know if this is you, probably. Everybody around them know that person doesn't need to be in that relationship, but yet that person says, no, I love them. They're amazing. They're the greatest thing that ever happened to me. But yet they're crying all the time. They're upset all the time. They're miserable. But everybody else around them, does anybody know anybody like that right now? Right? Maybe you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a friend, guy, friend, girl. You can see it with your own eyes that they need to break apart, but they don't see it. And they continue trying to work it out. You know why? Because they're in it. See, when you're so deep in your beliefs that have been like for years, that have been cemented inside of you for years. You just can't see any other way. You're like, no, this is the only way. But you haven't just questioned yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes because you say, I believe this so long. I've been believing this for years. But is it serving you? See, this is what I've learned too. Now take this, please. See, we all have beliefs about a lot of things, right? God, religion. We have beliefs about can we graduate? Am I smart? Can I be successful in my career? We have beliefs about a lot of things. But I implore you and I suggest that you question your beliefs. Because a lot of your beliefs that you have are not serving you. When I say they're not serving you, is that belief making your life better? Like if you just think for a second, man, I care about you and I love you. So I'm talking from the heart. I'm not trying to demean anybody about how they feel about themselves. But think about it. Do you think it's a powerful or empowering belief to believe that you are a depressed person? Does that serve you? To think of yourself as the depressed person, or I was depressed for 5 years. Does that make you better? Does it? See, you have to get to the point that you start to look at these things in a very intellectual way. To say, you know what? Does me believing I am a depressed person or believing that depression is a true mental issue, people are killing, they're dying, me believing that, does that make people better? No. You know what makes people better? And this is my philosophy. Telling people or sharing with them, say, you know what? Have you ever considered that maybe what you were going through was not depression? Maybe it was an opportunity for you to be better. Maybe it was an opportunity for you to see something from a different angle. All right? I love you. I love you. Just because you cry. Just because you're crying. It's like, oh, God, I can't believe this happened. You know, we've all been there. I've been there. I remember going to jail and I was crying in jail. You know, crying like a little baby. Luckily, I was by myself. Pookie and Rayway would have beat me up. You know, Debo. But does that mean I was depressed? No. I was just sad for a moment. See, what you call depression, I call suffering. Sadness, you can't really control sometimes because it just happens, right? Somebody died in your family. Maybe you were hoping something to take place and it didn't. You just get a little bit sad. But suffering, aka depression, is a choice. You choose to suffer. If you keep thinking about something over and over again and how bad it is and how bad it's going to be, who's doing that? That's not, like when people say, I just have this depression. When you say, I have this depression, that means that you're no longer in control. You might say, man, this depression is killing me. What do you mean? You're referring to depression like it's apart from you. It's not. It's a process of thinking. That's all what it is. I can take any depressed person in 5 minutes. I'll have them laughing. They'll be smiling. But they're coming, oh, Wesley, I've been depressed for 5 years. I'm even depressed in my sleep. I'm like, what? You're depressed in your sleep? And I promise you, dollars to donuts, even you that's looking at me, big head, you'll be smiling, laughing, crying, laughing, stomach hurting, laughing, and you just said that you were depressed. Bullshit. Bullshit. You keep buying this notion that you're depressed because you're taking the beliefs of other people that, I'm not saying they're not bad people, they're just not aware. And unfortunately, most of the world, majority, a lot of people, they're just not aware of this. We just take what we hear and see from other people and we'll assume based off our peer group that is true. Listen to me. You're not depressed. Look. You're not depressed. You've never been depressed. Maybe you've been a little bit sad, a little bit angry. Maybe you cried a little bit, but you wasn't depressed. I don't want you to ever label yourself. Don't ever label yourself with something that you don't want a part of your reality. Even saying or calling yourself a depressed person is manifesting more negativity. Okay? All right, I'm sorry. Let me read the comments. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm reading the comments now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Experte. Hold on. Okay. Let's go. Somebody say let's go. All right. I want everybody to get back happy again. I had to give some real talk because I love people so much, and unfortunately, people kill themselves over this notion that they believe they're depressed. Hey, teenager, you're a young kid. You're not depressed. Don't buy that bullshit. Okay? You're not depressed, young lady. I know you feel that life is hard. No one like you. You're not depressed. Stop it. Okay? You're trying to figure it out. That's life. And guess what? You will. Okay? If people talk about you, they bully you, fuck them. Find another way. Don't take the coward way out and say, well, let me hurt myself. Let me kill myself. That doesn't make any sense. You're not hurting the other people. You're hurting yourself. You know what you can do? Teenagers, let me share some with you. If you got somebody that's bullying you, you're feeling bad because the school, you feel like you're not fitting in. This is what I want you to do. Start talking to yourself. If no one is giving you any compliments at school, maybe they're looking at your shoes and like, what are those, bro? Because your mom can't afford good shoes. Listen to me, teenagers. This is what you do. Young people, listen to me. Maybe you don't have a daddy because the daddy was bullshit. Maybe mama drinking and doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Listen to me, young people. Every night, go to the mirror. This is what I want you to do. Look at me. Go to the mirror and look at yourself. And I want you to tell yourself that you're amazing. I want you to tell yourself that you are a king. I want you to tell yourself that you are a queen. If I can talk to myself, if I was 8 years old, 10 years old, I would have told Wesley Virgin that he's a bad motherfucker. I say, Wesley Virgin, you are beautiful. Wesley Virgin, you are kind. Wesley Virgin, you are powerful. Wesley Virgin, you are confident. Wesley Virgin, you are courageous. I would have said it every day if I knew. But I didn't know. But if you're watching this video, you have no excuse. I don't care how young you are. Sometimes when you're young, you feel, well, I'm just a kid. That doesn't work anymore. Yes, you're a child. But you have the ability to think and you have the ability to make decisions. Hell, you're watching this video. That's all I want you to do. And I want you to start to see your world better. Because remember, young people, your outer world is created from the inner world. When you feel more confident, how do you become more confident? Tell yourself that you're a confident person. Talk to yourself. Shut the door. Make sure no one hears you. Do it privately. But talk to yourself every day. Say, you know what? I'm confident. I'm beautiful. They calling you ugly at school. Say, you know what? I'm beautiful. I'm great. They say that you're sorry. They say that you're a loser at school. Say, I'm a winner. Tell yourself every day. Do it privately. And watch what happens. Remember this, young people. I want to talk to my teenagers and very young folks here right now. It is nobody's responsibility to validate you, to tell you that you're popular, to tell you that you're beautiful, to tell you that you're handsome, to tell you that you're smart, to tell you that you're intelligent, to tell you that you're a good friend, except you. That's your responsibility. Don't expect your peer group because they're still trying to understand themselves. Okay? Just like you. If you're in middle school, elementary, high school, everybody in the school is trying to understand themselves. So that's why people, like young people, they're very cruel to each other because they just don't know who they are. They're trying to see who they're trying to be. And understand this, young people. If at home, daddy is bullshit, mama is bullshit, arguing, cursing, drinking, screaming, what do you think is going to come to the school? I'm sharing this with you because I want you to understand that you have no clue of what's going on in the environment at home. But one thing that you have power of, listen to me please, is you. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. You have power on what you say to yourself. And anything that you continue to say to yourself, you start to permeate these positive words every day. Despite what you hear outside of you, it would change. I tell you that from the top of my heart, it would change because it happened to me. But I did it much older. Start when you're young. Believe me, young people, I love you. Do it. Before you knock it, before you don't try it, do it for 30 days. Next question here. Sorry, guys. I love young people, so I have a soft spot for young people because I know, they get tortured sometime at school, and I hate that. If I ever go to a school and I see a kid getting tortured, well, I'm going to kick your ass. I mean, I'm serious. I don't like bullies, and I don't like when children talk down to other children. But I try to understand that child because that child is not doing that because he wants to. That child is doing that because he or she has been conditioned to be that way. So I blame the parents, but that gives me the opportunity to influence that child, which I do. Question for me, guys. I just said, let's go, Ash. I already did that. Any more questions for me? If you're getting value here tonight, I want you to comment the words, I got value. Just put it below. And remember, I will leave links below here if you want to mentor with me. If you want to learn how to become independently wealthy, successful. I got 1 minute left, guys. I'm sorry. I only know English. If you got value, just put I got value below. And remember, I always leave links if you want to join me and allow me to help you through this journey of reconditioning your mindset to become a better person, a better financial leader in your life and your family's life. I'm here to help you. Okay. Thank you. If you comment the words, I got value. Facebookers, thank you so much. YouTubers, I love you. Subscribe below. Or you can always hit the like and share button if you got value. If you didn't, you don't have to comment I got value below. But if you did, please do that, because the more that I get social commitments with you, the more people like you will watch this and share this with other people, because it's needed. Okay. And people, children, teenagers, adults, married people, relationship people, they need to hear this, because everybody deserves to win. Not everybody will win, but they deserve to win. And you can only win once you have the proper knowledge. You have to be educated. You have to know, right? And I'm not talking about book smart. Like, I'm not talking about going to college or universities. But you got to be aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and understand what makes you tick. And once you get that, great things take place in your life. I love you guys so much. Thank you once again. Come here. I love you. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you soon. Let's go! Later. I gotta go.